nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us today. So this is the first time I've met you, so I'm looking forward to getting to know you a little bit as well. So I wonder if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe what you do for work.
So I'm not a seamstress by trade. I actually work seasonally at Glyndebourne as a lighting technician.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's quite cool. So what sort of things do they do there?
It's an opera house near Lewis. Obviously, there's not a lot going on at the moment with this blooming pandemic going on, but I've been there the last couple of weeks cleaning lights and, hoping that something will happen over the summer, but, we're waiting for Boris to tell us what's going to happen.
Yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see with a lot of these things. Are you managing to do anything online? Because I know there's a few places.
I don't know what their plan is for that at the moment, but hopefully there'll be something happening.
Yeah, just it's a wait and see kind of thing with a lot of things, isn't it, at the moment? But I know that you're getting a little bit of sewing done. I have seen a few posts that you've done on Facebook, so thank you very much for sharing what you've been doing. I did want to ask actually, how did you start sewing? What got you into sewing?
It's a little bit of a convoluted story, I guess, but bear with me.
Yeah, okay.
So my father's mum, so my grandma, is a very talented seamstress, and so sewing has always been in my life from her side of things. My mum is also really good at sewing, so she's made me things. She made my prom dress and things like that. And then, so I would use my mum's sewing machine to do things at home, and stuff that my grandma had taught me how to make. Like, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Chickens.
Oh, how cute! That is adorable.
And little owls.
Yeah.
Well,
oh,
so
I love those little eyes. They are so cute.
And that was kind of the extent of my sewing for a long time. It's just simple, straight line stuff. Just get it going. And I'd make them for my friends for Christmas and birthdays and stuff like that.
Yeah. So everyone has got one. Something like that. Yeah.
And then I moved down here and I didn't have a sewing machine. And just about a year ago, maybe a little longer, I just mentioned in passing to my partner's mum that I was thinking about getting a sewing machine just to keep me busy in the off periods, because being a seasonal worker, I don't work for the whole year.
Right. Okay.
So I usually only work sort of the beginning of the year and then over the summer and then a little bit of Christmas as well.
Yeah.
So I thought, sewing will keep me busy while I'm not working and stop me from sitting on the sofa watching telly all day.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, well, my partner's got an old sewing machine that was his late mum's. I'll speak to him and see if he might lend it to you. And so that's what happened.
Oh, and so the story starts there. It's always good, isn't it, to share it with people, whatever you're thinking about doing, because I have found that people have said, like, oh, I've just got this laying around, and people just hand you down stuff, don't they? I mean, I've got so many buttons, it's not even funny, but that's really cool. So is that when you started getting into dressmaking?
Yeah. So I got the sewing machine with the intention of just making owls and chickens, because I thought that's easy, I know how to do it, and it'll get me back into it. If I get a bit more adventurous, then so be it. And then coronavirus hit us hard, didn't it? And so I thought, it's going to go on for a while. I'm going to do something a bit more challenging. And my friend turned me on to Little Miss So-and-so's all set to sew packs that they do. So they do the pattern and the fabric as well. So I thought that would be something easy, because I don't have to worry about choosing the right fabric or anything like that. It'll all come together. And so I made a Tilly and the Buttons Bobby pinafore dress. And that was the first thing, and it was a challenge.
Oh, wow, but you did it. She's so good though, isn't she? Her instructions and things like that, proper step by step. So I think that was a good place to start.
Yeah.
Did you kind of get the bug from there? It made you wanted to do keep going with it, yeah?
So yeah, I made that, and I thought, well, I really like that. So what am I going to make next?
Yeah, fantastic.
And it just snowballed.
And it
basically.
just went from there. And I know you shared that lovely dress that you're wearing. Whereabouts did you get the fabric from for that one?
It's from Minerva.com.
Oh, very popular, aren't they? Can you imagine the size of their warehouse? It must be huge.
Yeah.
No, that is brilliant. Yeah. And what's the name of that dress?
Martha.
The Martha dress. Do you want to show us? Give us a little twirl. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we can see. That's brilliant. That's great. Oh, I love it. So are you still using you're still using your Lent sewing machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a vintage Singer 99K from, I think, 1956. That's what the serial number says.
Oh wow. They're workhorses, aren't they? Is it is it a metal one? Is it that old? Because the older ones tend to be, don't they? So, and they're pretty heavy as well, aren't they?
She only does a straight line.
Oh, really? Oh, that's all you need. That is brilliant. So where else do you go for sewing supplies?
I try and support Jacobs where I can as well, because obviously they're not far. It's a 10-minute walk, and they're really friendly and helpful. I've sent them so many emails over lockdown.
Yeah, quite good, aren't they?
Like, you haven't got this on your website, but this is what I want, and they'll put it all together for me, and then I can just go and pay for it there and then. And Dalston Mills I like as well. I think they're London based. I mean, I look wherever.
So whereabouts are you from? Are you from Hastings?
I am not. No. I'm from Hull in Yorkshire.
Okay.
And I moved down here in summer 2016, straight after graduation, to go and work at Bexhill College in the theatre.
Oh, did you? Oh, wow. Yeah. So that's why you moved down? You moved down for work?
Yeah.
Great.
And I moved down all by myself. So for a while, the only people I knew were the people that I worked with. And I mean, it's still a little bit like that. Obviously, coronavirus hasn't helped.
No.
And one thing I've found, because I am a bit of an introvert, like I have the friends that I have.
Yeah.
And most of the time that's okay, but when you can't see the friends that you have, it's kind of like, well, what do I do now?
Yeah.
So I thought, I'm sewing stuff, and my partner, he paints like Warhammer stuff, and he's in all these groups that he then posts pictures in and gets feedback on it. So I thought, why don't I find some sewing groups to join?
Yeah.
And the Hastings one, I think, because it's a smaller group, I felt a bit more comfortable posting and sort of putting myself out there.
Yeah. So. And then you sent us a message about wanting to get involved with the video. So
I sort of set that as a little challenge for myself. I can't meet anyone in person, but at least I can have a conversation with somebody that knows about sewing and stuff.
Yeah, brilliant. We're all getting to know you a bit better as well by doing this video. So that's fantastic. Are you working on anything at the moment?
Well, I've got 2 more weeks of my contract, so I'm not sewing too much in the week because I'm too tired when I get home, but I've got little bits to do over the weekends and things like that. So my next project is the Nina Lee Bakerloo dress.
Gorgeous! That collar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Have you got some fabric for that?
Everybody's making it. It's all I see on Instagram. I'm getting on the bandwagon, and I'm doing that in. Bear with. A nice. You can't really see it. It's purple.
Oh, I can see. Yeah. What sort of fabric is that?
It's crepe.
Okay. Oh.
I've never used it before, but I like a challenge.
Good.
So that'll be what
Are you going to go with a contrast on the frill, on the collar, or do you think you're just going to go...
On the website, the pictures of what it looks like when it's made.
Yeah.
There's a really nice blue dress.
Okay.
And it's all blue, all dark blue, and I thought that'll look really nice in all purple.
Yeah.
Which is my other favourite colour.
I was going to say, is that your favourite colour?
Yeah, I like purple and I like yellow. I love them both the same, but I've made more yellow things.
Have you? That really suits you. And actually, when you held up that purple, I thought that really suits you, that colour. That's going to look really good. So we can't wait to see that. Are you watching anything at the moment? Listening to anything?
I like to listen to true crime podcasts.
Oh my God, the same. What are you listening to at the moment?
My Favourite Murder.
The best one, surely. Oh my
Obviously.
God. And Jenson and Holes, have you listened to that one?
I haven't yet, but my listening list is so extensive.
Okay, yeah.
It's all there.
Yeah.
Just haven't got around to it.
I've got a big list of podcasts that I go through. A couple of sewing ones as well. Do you listen to sewing ones at all, or are you just...
Not really. I tend to consult the oracle, as it were, if I get stuck, which is usually send my mother a message and then she'll give me a quick video call.
Oh, fantastic.
I will go through it.
Yeah.
She bought me a sewing Bible for my birthday, and then if I get really stuck, then it's what would Grandma do?
Oh.
And I have to tell Grandma about it.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, you can always ask us on the group. There's loads of very friendly, helpful people on there as well. So if you ever get stuck with anything or want, and we'd love to see as well what you're making and what you're getting up to as well. That'd be brilliant. So thanks, Em. That was been really nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming on and telling us a bit about yourself. And hopefully we will get to meet in real life soon. But definitely share what you've been getting up to. We can't wait to see your makes. So I'll speak to you soon. Bye. No problem at all. See you soon. Bye.